Phoenix here with the Club World Cup semi-finals preview and spoilers. I have left no stone unturned. So much criticism directed at the Phoenix, at Robin Hood, at Hades. But I promise you guys, I'm going to finish this tournament on a high. Everything has been factored and calculated. And we've got two mouth-watering ties to finish off this Club World Cup. Confession hand in the air. If you see my latest video, you know that I believe something sinister is going on in this Club World Cup. Therefore, for the very first time in my algorithm, I have factored in potential darkness, potential sinister stuff that may occur in this tournament, which has cost me already on multiple different occasions. Not anymore. I increased the average duration spent on the analysis per individual match. We've spent 3 hours and 21 minutes on each match. The PSG Real Madrid game took longer, but on average, that's what it weighted out. We begin, of course, with today's semi-final between Fluminense and Chelsea. Of course, this could have been Inter-Chelsea. Just doesn't sit right with me. It just doesn't. How Fluminense are here, I will never understand. This is a club who do not deserve to be here. You don't deserve to be here. Congratulations on eliminating Al Hilal and that snake in the grass. But Fluminense, they are a park the bus team. It's very simple for Chelsea what they need to go through. Just don't concede first. If Chelsea score first, it's game over. This is a dirty team who can only play when they take the lead and then they waste time and pull out all of the dark arts moves in order to go through. But the main important thing to look at in this game are the players that are suspended. For some reason, the suspensions have continued, the yellow cards have continued to carry over. Fluminense is the one that are hit the hardest. Chelsea are missing players. We'll get into Chelsea soon. Fluminense are missing their best player in the tournament so far. Martinelli, the good Martinelli, not that loser Arsenal Martinelli, the good one, is suspended for this game. That is a tremendous, huge loss. He was the one that opened the scoring against Al Hilal, but it's not just what he can do in front of the net. It's his overall play. He's the heart and soul of this Fluminense team. Without him, they're going to struggle. Obviously, we'll expect them to continue playing this back five that they have been playing in the knockout stages, especially against Inter and then Al Hilal. And of course, this is the guy that's popped up with what ended up being the 2 winning goals in both the Inter and in Inter was 2-0, but either way, and the winning goal against Al Hilal. But with Chelsea, those opening 30 minutes that I seen against Palmeiras, this Chelsea fans came and I have an agenda. I've called it like it is. You're not that good. You'll win this one, but you're not that good. You'll go to, but why? Like, I just call it like it is. A humble football expert that said, I made a video about Chelsea and the transfers and what they need to do, and I get called like I have an agenda. No, I don't. I call it like it is. Chelsea, of course, missing 2 players. Liam Delap, who will not be a loss whatsoever for Chelsea. Let me tell you something. Liam Delap against Thiago Silva. That guy would have got pocketed. That guy would have stunk up the place. Colwill is a loss. Colwill is a big loss. He's been fantastic over the past 3-4 months. And of course, he's been the best centre back Chelsea have had. So that is a huge loss, undeniable. And of course, if this is going to be the lineup, we're still waiting on Reece James's condition. With Malo Gusto, there's always question marks, there's always reservations. But the rest of the team, this guy especially, has to start. I don't think Nkunku will start. I think it's going to be Jackson down the middle, Joao Pedro on the left. It could even be Madueke instead of Nkunku. I love Nkunku, but he cannot start this game. But what Joao Pedro is going to give Chelsea in a game like this, against a team like this, is so important. He's the one that can dribble in tight spaces, can create something out of nothing. Has the ability to do something that none of the other Chelsea strikers can, especially when facing Park the Bus teams. He's going to play a crucial part, and as a result, Chelsea will win this game. I'm going 2-0 Chelsea. It'll be comfortable. They'll win the midfield battle as always. I expect a big game from Enzo Fernandez. He'll get on the score sheet, of that I am certain. And of course, Neto is someone that can have success, because there can be problems down the side for Fluminense. So I expect Neto to continue his fantastic tournament. Even though Chelsea are, like I said, if they are missing Reece James and Colwill, I still don't expect Fluminense to cause them any problems. Chelsea will be in the Club World Cup final. Congratulations to you guys. Then, of course, comes the big game. We'll again begin with the suspensions. PSG missing Pacho, as well as Lucas Hernandez. Pacho comfortably one of PSG's most important players. He is their best center back. Many people might think it's Marquinhos because of the name. It is Pacho. Without him, and then especially with his potential replacement, Lucas Hernandez, being out as well, that means Beraldo will play next to Marquinhos. For those who don't know Beraldo, you'll get to see. Marquinhos is slowing down. PSG will have big problems at the back in the centre-back partnership. For Real Madrid, though, speaking about centre-backs, why Dean Huijsen? Why did you do that? I still don't know why he done that. He was having an impeccable tournament. Best defender in the tournament. And then he did that. He will be missing in this game. And yes, he is also Real Madrid's most important defender, because not only does he allow, or does he use his incredible defensive abilities and anticipation, but on the ball, he is accounting for what Real Madrid are missing in midfield, which is the ability to have someone step up into that position and play those kind of passes. Tchouaméni can't do that. Arda Güler can, yes, but we'll see exactly what his role will be in this game. I do expect Real Madrid against Dortmund. Xabi also himself admitted Tchouaméni had a free role, basically. He decided whether to play as a centre-back, when to go back, when to push into midfield. Against PSG, he has to play as a midfielder. You cannot, against PSG, make the same mistakes we did, Inter did. Madrid will have two up front, just like we did. The issue with that is they're going to push their fullbacks, PSG, as we know, very high up the pitch. If you're missing an extra player as well in midfield, like if Güler has to go with Hakimi or Valverde has to go with Nuno Mendes, then they're going to open up all kinds of gaps in between Tchouaméni. If he especially is in a back five, he needs to move into midfield and fill in those spaces there, because if not, they're going to cause you all kind of problems. Xabi Alonso is not stupid. It's the Real Madrid's toughest test. I told you before the tournament, there is one thing I got correct. I may have said Bayern will win, then I said City will win, then I said Bayern will win again. It turns out it's going to be neither. But I told you Real Madrid will have a good tournament. I had them reaching the semi-finals. I told you immediately we're going to see Real Madrid do stuff they haven't done at all under Ancelotti. And that has been the case, and I expect it to continue. But there is one but. Xabi, I asked one thing of you last game. You didn't do it, which is fair enough. Maybe it was too soon. But Mbappe did come on against Dortmund, and he did score a bicycle kick. You know what has to be done now? Mbappe against his former team, against the team that he is suing, against the team who won everything when he left. The motivation couldn't be any higher. If they want to push Hakimi, let them push Hakimi. Then we'll leave Mbappe 1v1 versus Marquinhos. Do we trust this loser to do the same? Mbappe has to start. Vinicius has to be on the bench. I'm going under the assumption Xabi Alonso will do the right thing. With Mbappe on the left, Garcia, who has been the player of the tournament, ending up against Beraldo. There'll be goals in this game. But I cannot see anything other than a Real Madrid win. I just can't see it. I know I've gone against PSG. People are starting to claim there's an agenda. There's no agenda. I analyze the matches. I put it in the algorithm. Simple as that. Over 3 hours, 20 minutes spent into this. PSG 1, Real Madrid 3. They are going to tear them apart on the counter-attack. Real Madrid are going to kill PSG. Yes, you could be like, well, what about Guevara versus Trent? Or what about Doué versus Fran Garcia? Yeah, I'm not disputing that. But the centre-back partnership of Real Madrid, even though they've made individual mistakes in this tournament, I trust them significantly more than PSG's ones. Bellingham will have a big role in this. He has to keep an eye on Hakimi. He has to. So he has to do the defensive part. But then when they get the ball, Real Madrid are going to have so much space to counter-attack. And Kylian, the floor is yours. The floor is yours. Because let me tell you something. The winner of this is winning the whole thing. I'm telling you that straight away. And if it is PSG, they're going to end up having the greatest season we have seen from any club. Coupe de France. Super Cup della Francia. Ligue 1. UEFA Super Cup potentially against Spurs. Club World Cup. Intercontinental Cup. Champions League. 7 potential trophies in a single calendar year. 7 over a season as well, if you will, or 6 over a season. Astonishing. Well and truly unprecedented. And I don't think that will get broken anytime soon. But it's not going to happen. Even though I have a lot of suspicions about PSG, a lot of suspicions, there's no way they can beat Real Madrid. They fear Real Madrid. Most of you will be a little bit too young to remember. But if we go all the way back in 2018, PSG were much better than Real Madrid. Neymar was having the greatest season I had seen from him. Unplayable. Real Madrid were struggling. They were struggling big time. But PSG couldn't get the job done. They lost home and they lost away. They fear them. And Real Madrid, they're not going to go a season without winning anything. Xabi Alonso, you're going to fix the mess that Ancelotti created already. And you're going to give Real Madrid fans the joy that they tend to experience every single year. This will be PSG 1, Real Madrid 3. To put it into perspective, I done a combined 11 for you guys. I did go with Courtois in goal ahead of Donnarumma. Yes, I did. You got a problem with that. On general ability, is still Thibaut Courtois. Hakimi, I went with the 2 Real Madrid defenders. Important to keep an eye. The disrespect on Asensio has been ridiculous. Fran Garcia having an incredible tournament, but Nuno Mendes, of course, at the moment, best left back in the world. Vitinha does get into this. Joao Neves, of course, is in. Bellingham complete my midfield. Then the front 3. Gonzalo Garcia, unfortunate to miss out in this. Dembele, Mbappe, Guevara. PSG edge it out 6-5, just about. The wide areas, PSG have the advantage. The central areas, Real Madrid do. And Real Madrid are going to tear them apart in the central areas. It will be Chelsea versus Real Madrid on Sunday in the Club World Cup final. I'll spoil everything I need to for that game when the time comes. Hint. Real Madrid will win the whole thing. I'll catch you guys in the streams for the semi-finals. Have a good one. Phoenix, Robin Hood. out.